Hey parents, and happy Friday. I wanted to catch you up on what happened this week in class. So for ELA, we spent a lot of time really digging into our air practice results. So the students took an air practice test last week, and they have a new system online. So we were actually able to pull the students, pull the students' results on those essays. They were scored automatically. And so we were able to dig into those essays, dig into the rubric, and kind of see how students did on not only the essay, but also the multiple choice. Sorry. So we spent a lot of time where I was pulling students one-on-one and having those good conferences with them and looking at that data. We will continue to do more air practice in the next 2 weeks. Some just with multiple choice and talking about some good test taking strategies for multiple choice questions, especially those like part A, part B questions where you have to get part A in order to get part B. So we'll talk a lot about that. And then we are going to do another air practice essay, not next week, but the week after. So really just getting that practice out now so that when the air test comes on March 16th, we are ready to go. The other thing that we did is we did our historical fiction then too. So students are still reading historical fiction books and looking at how characters are changing because of these historical events that they're living through. So we'll wrap up with Ben 3 next week, and then we'll be done with that unit. For social studies, we finished Mesopotamia. So we actually did a quick essay on Hammurabi's Code and whether or not students thought that Hammurabi's Code was fair. And then we did our study cards for Mesopotamia. So as we finish each of the 4 ancient civilizations, students will be making a set of study note cards that they'll keep like in a Ziploc bag. That way they have them for when we do the final test that covers all 4 ancient civs. Next week we started ancient Egypt yesterday, but we'll continue ancient Egypt next week and actually start to finish it out next week. And I think that's it. That's all I have. So student shout outs, let's go ahead and do those. For first period, it goes to Skylar Zingrath. So Skylar just always shows up ready to learn. He works hard. He's like Mr. Consistent. So I'm really proud of Skylar. And then for the afternoon block, it goes to Claire Weaver. She is very responsible. And what I love that Claire does is when she's out, or she knows that she's going to miss something, she always sends me a message on Schoology. So I just love how responsible she is. That's it. That's all I have. So hopefully everyone has a wonderful weekend. Stay warm, and I will see you next week.